Shut-ins.
Yo, 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 yo. What it do, babies?
How's everyone doing today?
Feeling like a villain, I hope.
Just crank those up a tiny bit.
What's up, JT? What's up, Adam?
It's kind of weird without anything in my hands today. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Amanda.
What's up, superfan Scott?
Super
Adam.
fan.
How's everyone doing today?
Y'all notice we swaggy today, right? Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see we swaggy today.
No mics anymore.
No more holding
no
the
more
mic.
holding the mics.
Hands
What's up, Rodney?
Free. We hands free.
Look, this is probably too low.
What's up, Rodney? Oh yeah, Vanessa. We got the body mics.
Turn that down just a hair.
Unfortunately, the mic got to go up my shirt, so I know y'all jealous. Then when I want to move, it gotta go back through my shirt.
Crank me up a tiny bit more.
Good morning, Melissa.
Morning, Sheila, Don. What's up, Mark? Nice to see everybody.
Like my shirt hanging, huh?
I
feel weird not having a mic.
Uncle Pete territory. Yeah, we love Uncle Pete. Uncle Pete's relief. Pete's awesome.
Mark. Don.
Derek, welcome back. Good to see you here.
Good morning, Don. Good morning, Sheila.
People on Instagram were already making fun of my hair this morning.
Mark, for you guys washing your hands. Nah, this is me showing y'all that we hands free today.
That's because this is not a good angle for me with this haircut. I can't
nobody see it. Nobody be on my Instagram.
Hold on. So everybody.
What's up, DQ? He said, been missing the show. Withdrawals. Good morning. Well, I'm glad you having withdrawals. That makes me feel better.
I'm wearing a Brooks Brothers tie today. Mixing it up a little bit.
Headed to the bar.
They are, Scott. Today. What do you think about it?
Where are you going to the bar harbor for, Don? Good morning, Jody. How are you today?
Try that. I think that's maybe a little bit better.
Are they considered a condenser?
Yeah, they are.
What's up, Ruben?
I already kind of disposed
good morning, y'all swaggy today. I know you see us, right? Upgrading, slowly but surely.
Let's resize that chat for you guys a little bit.
Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Rayad. How are you today? Old captions.
Oh, all right, so, yeah, so Melissa, and sorry about the captions, guys, so I'm going to turn, you know what, you guys, tell us in the comments today if you like the captions or you don't, because I figured out that I can just turn them off, but then there won't be any. It kind of sucks, but that's the way it is with Facebook. So if you don't like the captions, let us know and we'll make sure they're not on anymore.
Caption. Man, I feel naked without the mics. I feel like I need to grab something. Hold on. Oh, that kind of sound. But I feel like I'm.
That's why we need like coffee cups or something, because you need something in your hands now, right?
Yeah, I feel naked. I feel like
yeah, now
just chilling now.
Now I have like too many hands. I'm not used to it.
I like having an inconvenience.
No, so Scott, they can't turn them off themselves. That's the problem. Is that they're just like, I think they're forced appearing for everyone. Yeah,
Said I like
I'll probably end up turning them off. I think that Facebook eventually will then let people turn them on if I turn them off, but they won't be on during the live thing. And so what that means is if you know anyone that's deaf that's cool, Scott. If somebody does want the live closed captions, they can watch on YouTube, because YouTube, we're now getting live closed captions on YouTube with our 20 followers. We just throw it up on YouTube in case people want it there, and a lot of people do.
Huh.
How's our
They don't show on here.
How's our voice levels? I can't tell if mine's high and yours is low now.
Is our voice levels too high for you guys? I turned mine off yesterday. Rayanne said she could turn hers off.
Maybe that's a little bit better. Probably. We'll see. So,
It says it hides your quotes underneath your name.
oh yeah, you know what? And thank you for reminding me, because I didn't change that today. What should my quote be underneath, guys?
Audio is perfect. Y'all do sound better. Eric is low. It's always me. Why is it always me?
Well, you were a little high before. That's why I turned you up a little more.
How's that, Karina? Is that better?
Well, when you do that, you go lower. So she's gonna be like, no. Oh, look at that. A little extra space in there. So, what should we put for me today? Oh, look, it already took it out. We'll just leave it blank for now until somebody tells me something good. Oh, Rianne, everyone will be very interested to know how you turned yours off.
You should explain to us.
We'll do a little Rianne tutorial.
Rayanne wants to go live. We're going to call you in a little bit, Rayanne. Be ready.
So today's going to be an interesting day for all of you, especially for those of you that complain that we're not on enough. So we're going to have the normal-ish show. We'll probably end a little bit before noon, and then at 1 o'clock we're coming back on, and we're probably going to be on for a couple of hours.
Sorry, this looks weird. Do you guys like this on my shirt? Uh-oh, she said no. You gotta get ready. We finna call you. Video chat.
Yeah, so the CCC meeting is starting right now, and most of it is the stuff that people aren't necessarily, super eager to watch or whatever, because it's just mostly the changes in licensures and for people, and change in status, and
hey Hope,
and they do all of that,
hey,
and then they're going to get to the part about the 10%, and so we obviously Shaleen's in the meeting during that, so oh, that's cool, Rianne. Yeah, that's how I thought it turned it off, but I couldn't turn it off yesterday. It was weird. I'm glad you can turn it off. So Shaleen, long story short, Shaleen's coming on at 1:30. We're going to have Grant Smith on with us at 1. We're going to be talking with Chauncy Spencer for about a half an hour, and then we're going to have Shaleen come on and join the conversation, and she's going to give us sort of her reactions and thoughts around today's meeting and what they're saying as an explanation around the sort of change in, I don't want to misspeak, but it's like the change in requirement for EE applications, where it used to be that the EE applicant had to own 51% of the business, and suddenly that got changed to 10%, which has caused a big hoopla in the community.
Hoopla.
Well, some of the people that have been getting closer to actually opening a business are like, this is BS, because their people who are investing are like, what the heck? And then there's a bunch of people that weren't necessarily going to maybe do much, or were struggling, and suddenly they're like, hey, I can definitely find people if I'm willing to give up 90% of my business. So, excuse me, sorry about that. So yeah, this thing's sliding. No wonder my voice is getting softer. That's why you put it up your shirt. Is so that it doesn't slide down like that.
So what is the break in the show?
So the break. Well, so Mark, Mark, interestingly enough, we also have on the show Vanessa Paradis with Thirsty Thursday. What is it? Thirsty Thursdays with a Thirst Trap. Which is, she's really funny and entertaining, and she's going to have some guests on that are also very funny and entertaining. Forgive me for not having their names offhand. Let me bring that up. But she's going to come on at 11:15, so very soon.
What?
We're actually going to have like a little
Scott
fun.
About to get fired.
We're going to have a little fun time. Sorry, Vanessa. Vanessa, tell me. I'm sorry. I have no breakfast. This is how Vanessa. You should be used to this by now. This is how our shows go.
Hell no, Scott said want to wear me a medium shirt like Eric and put my workout.
So
that's cold.
I'm gonna have trouble pronouncing her first name, but I think it's Millet and Michael Garin, and I thought Millet's
Mardie. Is that what it is? Mm-hmm. I can't pronounce that. I ain't finna pronounce it.
I think it's Millet and Michael Garin, but I thought Millet's had a different last name, so I'm glad you're telling me because my titles were.
Mardie, like Mardi Gras.
Oh, Marty Millet. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, I couldn't see part of your thing. Marty Millet.
Cheryl said, Oscar says hi.
Hi, Cheryl.
Good morning.
So
April.
Vanessa Paradis with Thirsty Thursdays with a I'm struggling today with the name. It's Thirsty Thursdays with a Thirst Trap with guests Marty Millet and Michael Garin. There, now we actually have a clip of me saying it right somehow. And that's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to have that. And then we're going to take a little break.
Thirsty Thursday.
Like end the normal show. And then we're probably going to come back on, depending on when we stop. But we're going to come back on. We're aiming for 1 sharp or even a couple of minutes before. Because like I said, we're going to have Chauncy Spencer on. And we're going to have Shaleen Title.
You got to put some emotion in everything.
Avril, we took it down today. I was asking for suggestions because it was the same as yesterday.
Thirsty Thursday with the Thirst Trap. Miss Paradise.
Almost Paradise.
That's a good one right there. You should clip that and use that.
Oh, with you saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, show. And I don't know if I think Nick the intern had said he was going to be around today, but
yo, Scott, I ain't forgot what you said, bro. I ain't forgot. Just letting you know.
Good morning, Heather Marie.
You want to wear a medium shirt like Eric.
And good morning, April. So, by the way, my car is running outside.
Oh, for real? It came on? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know it will. Look, I'm telling you.
It's going to run out of gas. It's going to run out of gas before the show's over.
As soon as we turn it off,
the car is totally going to run out of gas before the show's over.
It's not coming back on.
Oh, probably not, because but it's the battery. The starter was good. The starter was good, though.
Where you at? Oh, we could ask.
I think the starter's good, but
we could ask Joe to charge the battery.
And we have a thing. I just don't have a long extension cord, and I guess that means I just need to take the battery out and bring it in. But that's. I'd rather just leave it running indefinitely.
Mike, without your caption, how will we know who you are and what you do for the show?
Hey Jen, yeah, I got a haircut. What do you think? It's pretty. Those on Instagram say thumbs down. Those on Facebook are generally saying thumbs up. Hey Amy, how are you? It's nice to see you. Thanks for joining the show.
Good morning, Amy.
Well, what should I put
Rig
underneath? What do you guys think I should put underneath?
Wait,
And we
how
got to
you
talk about the contest.
how
If
you
Nick
say
the
your
intern
last
shows
name?
up, who? My last name?
No, Amy Rigtruff.
Rigtrup.
Rigtruff. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean, Amy?
It means she married a guy with the last name Rigtrup.
I know you had to look it up before you was like, I do. And then you had to look it up, like, make sure this me. What does Rigtrupp mean? I want to know. I'm going to look it up.
I definitely should have.
April
Put this
said,
in my
we'll
shirt.
come back. Oh, we gonna come back. Yeah.
Yeah, this, folks,
King
is
of
why you do
memes.
tuck it into your shirt.
King
Don't
of memes
not.
is your title. That's what Cheryl said. I call
Exactly,
her
Amy. That's what I'm
Cakes.
saying. It means that it.
It means
What happened to Kushram?
I loved him.
What happened to Kushram? Oh, he's down there.
That's good. That's good, Amy. I'm glad. Oh, we got some chips left? What? Well, man.
Kushram for y'all.
That means that I fell in love before I heard it. Okay. Now, you must have fell in love kind of fast because you should have knew his last name. I mean, not to intrude on y'all, marriage. That ain't got nothing to do with me. It ain't my business, but I'm just saying, you fell in love a little fast before his last name. Woo! I need to know your middle name, your favorite color. I need to know all that. Before I get to throwing around the L word, but hey, that's not like I'm a whole different breed. I'm a Cancer. So we toxic.
I've heard that. Hi, Sheila. Good morning. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate it. Morning, Haka. Glad you could join us. So, just in case for some of you who are just joining us, extra long day today. We are going to take a break, probably at around 11:45 or noon, and then we'll be coming back for 1 o'clock, and we're probably going to be on for probably a couple hours.
His name is from Denmark. Nice.
Hour and a half, probably. And we'll be talking with Chauncy and Grant and Shaleen Title. Chauncy Spencer. Grant Smith. Shaleen Title. But we're going to have Vanessa Paradis with Thirsty Thursdays with the Thirst Trap. See, I'm finally getting it. It took me a few times this morning, Vanessa. I hate pickled eggs. No thank you. I see. Rigtrup means ambitious, playful, and different. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Okay.
This is...
Okay. I see what type. Now I know what your husband is like, Amy.
What's that look like?
Now I know. Me and him might be best friends.
I get nervous about the lav mics. Because I don't have the audio thing right next to me, so it's a little tougher to... With the handhelds, you just, hold it differently.
I hope y'all can't hear me too.
Oh, you know who can?
No, Melissa would have said something.
She's about to. It's just delayed. Me and Melissa, where are you? We know you're there. She just, passed out. So let's do a contest today. Let's get the contest going. Nick the intern, I don't think is... He said he was going to be up and... Am I a Thai addict? I don't know. I only wear them for the show.
Damn, she heard me.
She came running. Her spidey sense tingled. And she was like, what?
This guy said, consider Mike's pick up everything, better not fart.
So, do you...
Well, I had some pickled eggs yesterday. Get ready.
We would never... I made a decision a long time ago. I would never reveal who it was, but do you remember the pilot for the Cannabis Supper Club show? So, We recorded every single person with a separate mic. We had like mics all over the place because we wanted to get perfect audio. The video ended up not coming out as well as the audio, but the audio was beautiful and we could control everyone's mic separately. And so the person who was doing the audio at some point was spending a long time on it, and they were like, so hey, by the way, because I had said, listen, you know, what I want is whenever somebody's speaking, I want their mic up, I want everyone's mics down, and try to pay attention, because if they jump in with like a word, I need you to like let their word back in, but I really want it beautiful audio. And so because he was paying so much attention, he was like, so by the way, I'm assuming you're going to want me to, but I need to like, I'm going to edit out a fart out of the show. And so it was just really funny because we were able to kind of go back and isolate, because there were so many mics, we could isolate who the farter was.
Who it was.
And so we spent like really probably like a half a day just playing it over and over and over again. It was so funny. But of course I would never.
I would.
I know you won't.
I don't give a beep. All I know is I got some dirt. That's all I know. Robert Hacko said, I have to get dressed and go deal with an electric emergency in town. Otherwise, I'd be getting some awesome jam provided by awesome Avril Andre. Spread onto some toast, but no. Someone has a damn outlet not working. Sheesh. I need to medicate. Clearly, Robert was upset because he took a lot of time to write that, because that takes a lot of time. Especially if you're doing it from your phone. So shout out to Robert, who's going through it right now. Melissa said, luckily your mouth was closed, so it wasn't too devastating. Well, that's good.
He did a great job.
These mics will pick it up every time.
Yeah, they probably will, because
Amanda said, who was it?
Ted. Well, no, you know, there's some people
that hint.
No hints. No,
because I got a good one.
No, listen. Some people have like a sense of humor about stuff, and some people don't. Okay. And that's the most hint you're ever gonna get. Is just like it's, and most people aren't gonna probably have a sense of humor about them getting caught farting with amazing audio that like totally picks up the fart. And by the way, the person like hit it beautifully, because visually, when it was all mixed,
I'm snitching.
We couldn't tell who it was, because no one went like this or no one went like you know. Amazing though.
DQ, who was it? DQ want to know.
It's so funny. It is so funny.
Tell us.
No, listen.
Tell us.
No,
we want to know who let the gas slip.
Yeah, folks, so normally we have like Nick the intern and Avril are kind of our main chairs, and Avril's on the farm right now. She has to work. She has to farm. And she came this morning to help us out before she did that. So she
said, let us have it, man. I can't do it. I can't.
No, you know what, Amanda?
If that ever happens to me, blast me.
I would at least talk to you first, Amanda, and I would be like, yo, by the way, we got this really funny thing of you farting.
Bong rip for the boys. Much love. Here's some for me.
Heather Marie, I'm so sorry that your hard work gotta step back there.
Heather Marie says, so pissed today. Looks like all my cannabis bills are going to be canceled for this session, which means all the hard work will go to waste and we will have to start all over again.
So
hating politics today.
Heather Marie's out of New Hampshire, and she does a lot of amazing work to advocate and to help to push through changes in New Hampshire law. Thank you, Avril. No, we appreciate it. Yeah, Scott the intern. Oh my God. Scott the super fan.
Oh!
He didn't even notice. Nobody would have noticed. But that's the kind of person I am. Is that
Wow.
I like to own up to it right away.
Scotty, what is that number? 4?
Shout out. But you know what? We're on day 46, so that's still.
I don't
decent.
know.
And I
if
never
you do the average.
And also, if you pick
do
up
the
the
average,
that I didn't have breakfast.
4 and 40 days.
When I
That's
make
about
that mistake.
That's about 1 in 10 days. Scott.
I know, Scott. I'm so sorry.
One
Scott,
every 10 days, he call you an intern.
I know you noticed, Scott.
So that means every 9 days he's doing a review of how he feels about you.
No, it's not that at all, Scott.
He expresses himself.
I hope you can tell how much it pains me when I make that mistake. Like immediately when I notice. No, I accidentally. Scott is the super fan. Scott
Joe,
is no way. Scott's amazing.
So Joe, we have different levels of people on our board of
just different
helping
names.
us.
No, it's just different names. It's
Joe,
not
Joe,
level, but it is different levels. But it is different levels.
Nick
yeah,
is
it was
the
the intern title. It was the intern
Nick
title.
is the
I didn't
intern.
mean to do that. I'm so sorry.
Nick is an intern. Scott is the super fan because he's been here.
I'm some
since
dude.
day
If
one.
you go back to day 4,
And Mike
whenever
is the
some dude.
CEO.
No, I'm just some dude.
He is the big boss man who gives everybody their titles.
No, listen, I just
and
happened
I
to wear
was
a
an
tie.
assistant one day. I didn't forget. I didn't forget. I did not forget. You called me an assistant. I am Mike's assistant up here. That's what I was one day, Joe. Just understand.
Not from a co-host
Just
standpoint.
understand.
From like a technical standpoint.
I
Like
went in-
sometimes
I went in
yesterday
the
you pushed the
bathroom.
button for me.
I was going to call HR, but I sucked it up. And
You
I
also
came
realized
back
there
on
was
camera.
no HR yet. We haven't gotten any HR yet.
I
You
sucked
realize
it up.
I'm the HR.
And I came back on camera, and I just finished the day. I finished the day as if I wasn't an assistant. So just understand.
Joe, so I think that's why the ladies all keep coming back is because for some reason
They see
the
his
shirt matches my lily
they
white
see
skin
his tie
and it
trick
just
and
looks
his
like I'm wearing a tie.
his CEO attitude. That's what it is.
You're all super fans in my heart.
It's whatever.
Except for
exactly,
Nick, who's
Scott.
the intern.
Scott,
Except
I'm
for
with
Nick.
you.
Except for Nick.
I'm with you, Scott. We got to boycott this CEO. We're gonna have to get the CEO fired out of his own.
You know what? I will go on hiatus. You guys can. You can have Scott. You can have Scott remote in.
I tried to go to HR, but I couldn't find them. I was calling all these numbers. They just kept leading me in different directions. I ain't know what to do, y'all. I had to come back on camera though, cause I gotta feed my family. So I can't miss this opportunity right here. But I understand, we got Eric the assistant, Scott the intern, and Nick the intern. Well, Nick got to be something else. I don't know what's lower than the intern. Nick the dropout. What's lower than the intern? The janitor, Nick the janitor. Nick the janitor. No offense to my janitors out there. I love y'all. I always love my janitor. I'm just saying we just gotta make sure everybody got their names, I'm out of here next week.
Yeah, he is though, because he has to take a break. Because Hunter is having surgery.
Yeah, I remember.
So that's why he's gonna take some time off.
The homeless guy out front.
Tie tricks. Yeah, I definitely.
Yeah, Cheryl, he is hungry. He is very hungry.
I got a little bit of a headache and a super long day ahead too.
Super long day.
Because we also tonight is the Rick Naya show, so Rick's doing his show tonight.
Okay, Rick.
His special guest is William.
Surprised
Medina.
he ain't left a big comment yet.
William Medina. He'll come in a little later. He usually comes in. So yeah, we all need to make sure that we're sending Scott and Hunter good vibes for next week for everything to be successful with Hunter's surgery. 4th open heart surgery. Which I thought it was his 3rd, but I was totally wrong.
Joe said, does Eric sing to you all day, Mike? I mean, I tried to. But after I was called an assistant, I cut back on that.
So Eric
You know, you got to do anything to get to your spot, you know. Sometimes you got to sing to them. You got to move up the ladder somehow. Hey, you got to make sacrifices. You got to sacrifice sometimes. You got to do the things to get to where you want. Regardless if you want to do it or not. You got to sacrifice. So that's why I've been singing on the show. I've been working on my vocals. I was ready when he asked me. He was like, yo, the only way you getting on this show is if you sing for me. I was like, I've been ready for this for my entire life. I've been singing in the shower for years.
I've been preparing for this moment for as long as I can remember.
As soon as I started hitting him with them vocals, he just serenaded and sat back in the chair. And I was like, okay, I got it. I got the job. Shoot, believe it or not, I was competing with Scott. Shoot, sorry, Scott, you didn't do it. You didn't do enough, my brother. You didn't do enough. What's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you, man. I gotta hit you up after this, bro. I gotta call you after this. I'm gonna hit you up after this.
The nice thing about my mic is normally when I'm...
Yeah, now you got two hands.
Now,
okay.
Well, now I have two hands, but now I'm still not using two hands, so it just looks weird. I still feel...
He ain't adjusted
like
yet.
the be right back thing. Actually, I was playing around with a whole bunch of stuff that will be fun and interesting over the coming days. You'll see, like, I'm going to clean up a little bit with the show interface.
Mike, you don't have a title. That means you were the most dangerous man in the room. I changed my numbers. I changed my number too, my brother. So we both just lost. We gonna link up though. Heather Eric's in such a good mood today. You're right, because we ain't holding no mics no more. That's why. We mic free. Look at these hands. Oh, man. I can do anything. Look at that. I can do anything.
But I won't do that. Let's see how this looks. Chat some stuff to fill this thing up again for us, please. Yeah, he is in a. I think he's in a good mood because of the no.
It was the Pringles.
Oh, the Pringles.
I had 15 Pringles, so I'm hyped today.
I also haven't taken any vitamins in a couple of days. That probably explains a lot too.
Mike Dube, the troublemaker, should be his title. Oh.
Joe,
Mike Dube, the villain. You should put the D-A and then villain. The villain.
Maybe I should take some CBD.
We're
running low on CBD.
What flavor Pringles? Ranch. Oh yeah, you know I got a love for ranch. I got a love for ranch. Who don't like ranch Pringles? Ranch Pringles is the best Pringles, and they put it in the best color can. Come on, the turquoise blue.
That is a badass.
Come on, you can't.
That
beat
is
the
best.
Blue.
I actually think that's the best color.
The best one.
But
Absolutely.
the taste is not the best.
Yeah, I don't know. You're a liar. Can't agree with you on that. Them is the best one.
He's serious about his Pringles.
What? Them Pringles is fire. And we got to see how Pringles was made. Do you know that every chip industry went against Pringles? Every chip. This is a fun fact right here. Pringles was the outcast of chips. Like, they was like the black sheep of chips. And then the chip industry tried to ban them, saying that your chips ain't chips. Because they, instead of using the actual potato and slicing it into chips and then baking them or frying them or whatever, they decided, why don't we mash up the potatoes into flakes and then mush them together and then bake them. And the chip industry went crazy. They was like, and we not going to do bags. We going to put them in containers. And the chip industry was like, Absolutely not.
You're not allowed to call them chips.
That's cold. You can't call them chips for that. Yo, I'm telling you. Go watch the YouTube documentary on Pringles and watch what they went through. They went through so much crap.
Both in from the chip industry and then from Britain.
Bro.
Because Britain didn't like that they were calling them.
Oh yeah, crisp.
Yeah, they
was
didn't like
it
they were
crisp?
calling. I think it was crisps. Yeah,
Potato crisp or something like that. Come on, bro. I'm telling you.
Whatever it was, they got dinged like twice.
Hey.
They've been battling. Pringles have been battling.
Bro, Pringles been putting up hands with the chip industry. Like, yo, what's up? I'm here to stay. Like, I don't care. I'm in a container.
Right? You can't crush us. You can't crush us.
And guess who at the stove buying them all? This guy. Keeping them in business. I support the little mans. I support the black sheep.
So you know how like you are the kind of like you know how there are some people that go to a restaurant and if the service isn't good they get upset at the wait staff, right? You're not that kind of person. You're very. Nah. But when you go to a convenience store and they run out of your Pringles, you're like, what? Do your job. You're like, so come on, do your job.
I buy Pringles a lot, so I buy them a lot. Like y'all understand. So the gas station that's down the street from us, they had a bunch of Pringles. And so I'm like, bet. Like, I'm finna get Pringles every day from here. So the last, 2 weeks, I've been getting Pringles from there. Well, they decided, hey, we're not going to restock our Pringles just because you buy them all. So now, I bought up all the ranch ones. And then when I was done with the ranch ones, I was like, all right, I'm going to try the salt and vinegar ones. So I bought up all the salt and vinegar ones. And then I'm thinking, maybe if I keep supporting these Pringle, if I keep getting all the Pringles, they'll eventually restock the ranch. They never did. So I'm pissed.
So I kind of, one thing, and it's not just a taste thing for me, but it's also that I feel like when you're eating flavored chips, that's like alone time. You're not meant to be around other people.
I eat them things.
You can eat plain chips around other people. Salt and vinegar, like all those different flavors. Like if you want to mess with people, go sit on a plane or a bus and sit next to them and eat like salt and vinegar chips. Just opening up the thing like poof. If I'm not eating salt and vinegar chips, which I never do, but if I'm not eating them, I don't want to smell them ever. I don't want to smell salt and vinegar chips ever. Just like I don't want to smell those eggs.
Remember
and I'm pointing because I know you want your eggs. You want eggs. You're hungry. You want eggs.
Mean waitress was angry at Eric over hot sauce. He was kind of even then, but no chips. Chips are worth the. Cheryl was talking about when we got we went to the Chinese food place and that lady was being all mean. You remember?
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do. I do remember that.
Nah, she was mean because we was the first ones there. They was still cutting up something. What was they cutting up? The lady was chopping something at the table.
Was she even chopping up anything? I think she was just mean.
No, the waitress was, but when we first walked in, that lady was doing something in the beginning. I can't remember.
These cords are rough. Not rough, but...
They're already putting it through a lot.
No, you gotta be careful.
Uh-oh. Mike brought me the pickled eggs.
Somebody needs... One of us should have breakfast.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike. She was like throwing the bowls at her. She was. Hell yeah, she was mean. And she had that every time we asked her for something. She'd be like, okay. Like, what? Lucky I'm paying for this.
That's funny.
Joe, you don't like pickled pig feet?
Shout out to DJ Stenny.
Pickled pig feet is bomb. You tripping, Joe.
Shout out to DJ
That's what everybody want me to do. They want me to
and
get
Rebecca, welcome, Rebecca. We see you sharing the stream. We appreciate it.
They want me to get some pickled pig feet.
And thanks to Jack and to everyone, Rodney, Jason, Hako.
Put a little hot sauce on it. Oh, don't spill it now. Put a little hot sauce.
That's a lot of hot sauce.
Woo! Is that the hot one?
can't.
Jessica.
I know I'm the one who brought it.
Jessica, those are good. What are you talking about?
What's up, Jessica Edwards? We appreciate you joining us this morning. I know it's early.
Jessica, you don't eat pickled pig feet? How? Still think you should try pickled lamb tongue? Of course. Bring it. If you getting it. Now, I'll try it. I like pickled anything. Lamb tongue is meat, and I'm not supposed to eat meat, but I'll try it. Joe, how it look gross, Joe? It's just some eggs, bro, and some lemon juice. I mean, some vinegar. You act like you never drank. You act like you never ate a boiled egg and never drank vinegar before. What does that say? Mike, the face you're making is similar to the faces people make when they catch me doing what's MIH a long time. Wow, looking sharp, guys. Thank you.
During my alone time.
Hey, they changed my brakes. I don't eat pickled anything. I barely eat pickles. Why, Jessica? What's wrong with pickle? What's wrong with pickles? Pickles are good. I'm digging Frank's right now. What's the best hot sauce? Frank's, Scott Pease, Tabasco. I like Tabasco better than Frank's. Never had Texas Pete. My favorite hot sauce is anything that's homemade. I'm not real. I like mass produced hot sauce, but I prefer homemade hot sauce.
Let's let's do a contest.
Pickles are gross. How? How's a cucumber gross? Jessica said, boiled eggs already smell like toxic waste. Only a pure sadist would smell a boiled egg and think, yeah, vinegar would kick this up a notch.
Yeah, right? Jessica knows.
Jessica, what? What? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Jessica. What are you talking about?
Can I smell that stuff?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
It smells effective.
It's good for you.
Yeah?
It's good for dry skin. That's why I'm putting it on my head. Because when I did that shave...
Whose stuff is that? We should... You know what?
Exhale. This is...
Exhale? Whose is
Christy.
that? Christy's?
Oh,
So that's
yeah.
Christy's stuff? It was nice of Christy to send us stuff.
Right.
We haven't gotten any stuff. It's day 46. It's been a while since we got some stuff. If
Jessica,
anyone wants to send us
I'm
some
jealous.
of their product stuff, we can do giveaways, and we're not charging people.
I know,
for us to
Jessica,
talk
I
about
know,
their stuff on the show, so you should send us stuff.
Jessica, I know Victor like pickled eggs.
Does he?
Yep.
How do you know that?
Because he gave me a boiled egg when I was there.
But that doesn't mean pickled.
I guarantee he likes pickled eggs.
And just because Jessica loves her man doesn't mean that she thinks everything about him is like... He needs to have a couple of things that aren't right for all the other things to seem so amazing.
Dude, whose side are you on?
Everyone's.
Clearly.
But I'm not on the side of pickled eggs. I'm on all of the sides other than pickled eggs.
You just a hater. That's it.
Just on pickled eggs.
Just a hater.
Yeah, so, Joe, you must have missed it because I've had pickle juice before, and you can have them as a pickleback, right? So if you take a shot of whiskey...
In a couple minutes.
I know, huh? No, they're...
I know, DQ. That's what I'm talking about. Real men like pickled eggs.
So, Joe, some people came on the show and
Jessica, I
decided
need confirmation
to raise
from
some
him.
money, and I had to drink a big glass of pickled egg juice.
I
How
need
about that, Joe? For
I
money,
need-
for charity. I didn't get a dime.
I need.
My stomach hurt for like two days after that too.
I need him to come in and say that. I can't.
It was bad.
I can't have you saying stuff that I don't know if he actually said or not. You know
Let's.
what?
I don't know.
You want me to finish the next one?
No, well, I think you should eat the egg if you want to eat it.
I'm gonna eat it. Why are you forcing? Are you trying to rush me to eat? Why, you tired of looking at it? Is it bothering you?
Well, it's definitely always gonna.
Ooh. Yeah, Jessica, I need confirmation from Victor that he don't eat pickled eggs. I guarantee he eats pickled eggs. You're trying to say it for him. Just because y'all married don't mean it's true. I need confirmation. DQ says one of my favorite shows along with Flat Earth. Everybody like the Flat Earth show. Why y'all like the Flat Earth show so much?
Because that was interesting. Should we have the Flat Earth guy back on? I was also thinking about having the sex guy back on, and we have another cannabis sex lady who's waiting for us to schedule.
Yeah. Come on, Victor. You was supposed to get on my side.
No, Jay, you don't
Victor,
want to
these taste no different. Victor, these taste no different than a regular boiled egg.
Slurp all that pickle juice off first.
These taste no different than a regular boiled egg.
Let me smell that. Oh! Oh, it's like clears your sinuses. No, because it smells like pickles and it smells like eggs. And those aren't two things, like, you don't go to a restaurant and ask for eggs and then with pickles with it. That's not really a natural thing.
Hey, Victor, you gotta go buy something and try them, man. I'm telling you. They'll change your life. Ooh.
Let's,
Scott, yeah, I know she did, Scott, huh? Yeah, Scott. Hey, Victor, she holding you at gunpoint to say that. Type P.
I think we should give away one of the exhale things today.
We can.
Because it's so nicely wrapped. It's the one that you've been
not
using.
today.
No, you got, there's, we've got a few of them.
Yeah.
Just give away one.
No, it's for my chocolate. Nah, we can give away one, I guess.
Just one.
I guess.
It's the stuff you use. You obviously like it enough that you keep using it every day. What do you think, you guys?
Yeah, 'cause it's good for
Let's
you.
show it. Let's show it. No, it's good for her though. This
It's
is
shea
good for
butter.
her. This is why we're doing it.
Everybody knows shea butter.
So this is shea butter. It's scented. It's got coconut oil, shea butter, Himalaya salt, vitamin E oil, jojoba oil, and fragrance. And he uses it every day on this show.
Victor, pickle egg
It's
juice.
a big container. It's nicely wrapped.
Gee, she
Very
got
pretty.
a grenade. I knew it. I knew it. Victor said she got. I knew it. See, I knew Victor liked pickled eggs. Shout out to my man.
Jojoba.
I just packed.
So the brand is called Exhale, but it's spelled XZHALE. We've linked it before, and it's in beautiful packaging. And this is what we're going to give away today.
Jessica is mad. She said you're so extra. Run, Victor! Run! Don't stay in the house. Get out the house. She knows all the hiding spots.
That's true. She's got a grenade. So today, that's what we're giving away. But let's make it an easy. Like, I want to make it a contest that Scott's going to be happy with, and that our fans are going to be happy with. Because I feel like lately.
Well, have Scott give away something he got in his house. we putting Scott's bed lamp up today.
We're putting up Scott's Beantown Greentown hat that he won.
No, we putting up his personal items. We putting up Scott's shirt from 2 days ago.
Scott, you know that was my extra special Beantown hat that had never been worn, and it's out of. They don't make them anymore. So we're giving away this today. So what do we need people to do?
I don't know.
Let's just make it easy. Like, I've been trying to get people
Make
to
it
tag
easy.
people.
Oh, no.
Well, no, I try to make people don't really do it. They kind of cheat. They just keep tagging the same person over and over again.
Oh, Victor Trap. He said, I got old gray sweatpants. She ain't letting me out.
So let's make it easy for people today.
Oh, damn. Okay, whatever you do, Victor, just, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you at that point. If she got you with the gray sweatpants, then, yeah. There's nothing you can do, my brother. I've been in that situation.
That's funny. Maybe I'll leave that. So the contest. I don't know. I just like to make sure we kind of give away stuff every day.
Scott.
And this is pretty cool.
Bath bombs. Ew. JT said we should give away Scott's used bath bombs. What? Scott, you take baths?
Yeah, but
You're a grown man.
But they disintegrate fully.
I know. We got 10 gallons of Scott's bath water. Ew.
Dried up. They let it. They reduce Scott's bath water back into a bath bomb.
No. Oof.
All right, so let's give away this butter, shea butter. That's really nicely packaged. It's beautiful.
Jessica said he pointed at a dude in Walmart the other day wearing gray sweatpants and said, "That's what freedom looks like." What?
All right, so no, everyone. I remember what we were. Sorry, I remember yesterday we were like
God damn.
Do you remember we couldn't remember what the contest was going to be? I just remembered. Did I scare you? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, it scared the shit out of me.
I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't even get scared like that. That shit was loud. I was like, hold on. Woo. I know the feeling of remembering something though, but this is funny. Woo, that scared me. You got me right in the ear. Woo.
All right, and I have one, and this one will be easy for Scott too. So we all know that Eric is watching all the comments. So we are gonna have.
You said I've had 3 baths in 25 years.
Here's the contest for today. Is you're gonna tag a friend, but you're gonna tell your favorite joke.
Ew.
In the comments.
Right. Ew.
But remember, you have to tell the whole joke. So if there's a punchline, you have to tell it within your one thing.
Favorite joke? Huh?
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna tag a friend and you're gonna tell your favorite joke. You can tell multiple jokes. You have to tag different people in each joke, and the one that makes Eric and I laugh the hardest by the end of the show is gonna win.
Better hit your Google.
Shea butter.
Better hit your Google site.
So that's the contest for today.
Copy and paste.
Yeah, start telling jokes, but you got to tag a person. You got to make sure you tag the person in there too.
Yeah, you got to tag a person.
You got to tag a person.
Somebody who ain't
any
been
jokes
on.
you want. Why is it taking so long for jokes to come out? Nobody knows any jokes.
Don't be
Maybe I'll start. So who would I? And no one tag Eric. That's kind of cheating. And no one tag me. That's stupid.
Yeah. Tag somebody that ain't been here. Tag somebody new.
Yeah, tag a new friend.
Tag your brother, tag your sister, tag your mom, tag your dad. Well, don't. Actually, I take that back. Tag a cousin, tag a friend, The funniest joke is gonna win. Oh, that was a dope little rhyme.
Amanda, that's okay. We're 21 plus.
Amanda, I'm all for the dirty jokes. Let me see what you got. That let me know who you are. Bean bacon. What does that mean, DQ? Is you baking beans? What kind of beans? Baked beans? Baked beans is good with the brown sugar and a little bit of good stuff. Have you listened to the show? We had a kink guy on. Yeah, you're right. We did have a kink guy on. I learned a lot.
That was kind of one of everyone's favorite episodes, apparently.
I learned a lot about that episode. Always ask before you want to do something different. Always consult with your partner before you pull out an unknown toy. What do you call a black man who flies a plane? A pilot, you racist. Oh, that was a good one. 'Cause I was thinking, I'm like, what do they call it? My brother ragged for the heck of it. He grows weed.
Wouldn't it be awesome if Jessica finally came to watch a show and then she won the prize?
I know. Come on, Jessica.
All right, we need some more jokes. This is really good stuff.
You haven't won yet. It's some shea butter.
It's shea butter.
You can rub it on your partner when y'all. Hey,
when you finally let him take those sweatpants off.
Yeah, Victor, if you win, what you gotta do is you gotta pull that out. You know, you gotta rub it on her and then put her to sleep with the after effect. You know what I'm talking about. You gotta put her to sleep after, and then that'd be your way to sneak out. That's the way to get away from the police. You gotta distract them. Come on, we waiting on them jokes. Ain't nobody got no jokes. Y'all messing around. Yesterday I saw a guy.
Casey Wilson, thanks for liking the stream.
Steal all his Scrabble letters on the road. I asked him, "What's the word on the street?" Oh, I see what you did there, Cheryl. That was a good one. What's the word on the street? I see that. I watch and share. I'm just quiet. I know, Jessica. We're not harassing you.
Just a little.
Here's a joke for years 2020. Oh, that was a good one too. That was clever. Here's a joke. The year's 2020. For real, it is though. It's 2020, and it's crazy right now. What's the difference between a pickpocket and a peeping Tom? Come on, DQ, you can't be having delays in your jokes. All right, look, if you're gonna tell a joke and put the question mark at the end, either write the answer after or write the answer immediately after you post. Because I don't want to be sitting here reading your joke and then waiting for you to answer. I got my anxiety all on 10 waiting for you to put that answer. Come on, DQ, get with the program. Eddie, if you guys can be serious for a minute.
Maybe. It's possible.
What?
It's possible we could be serious.
I don't understand. Is that part of the joke?
No. I think so if I remember correctly, he is running for president.
President what?
The United States. Eddie is. He joined our group last night, and he was the first person to ever go live with a live video to the Disrupt America official group page. And he's running for president. He's running as an independent somewhere in the middle of the country. Forgive me, Eddie, for forgetting which state. But he's running.
For real?
He is. He's running for president.
So what? He want us to be serious?
Well, I don't know. He didn't follow. He didn't
What
follow
you talking about, Eddie?
Well, I think he's probably typing something that's like, we should talk about something. I know one thing is that he doesn't believe in the two-party system, he thinks that should be abolished. Like he shouldn't be Democrats and Republicans.
Back to DQ's joke. Finally, he put the answer. What's the difference between a pickpocket and a peeping Tom? One snatches your watch, the other watches your snatch.
I shouldn't be laughing.
That was worth the wait. That was definitely worth the wait. Hey DQ, that was a good one, bro.
Should not be laughing.
That might be in the lead, my brother. He might be in the lead right now. Victor said, "I know how to put her to sleep." That's what I'm talking about, Victor.
What?
With that strong arm, my brother. Eddie probably like, yo, I'm done watching this. I'm running for president. I can't be seen watching this.
Exactly.
I'm just messing with you, Eddie. Come on, man. You running for president. I'm trying to kick it with you. What's up? What y'all be doing? I want to go to some of the secret meetings that be going on. I want to hear some stuff. I want to hear some different conversations. What's up, Giuseppe? I remember how to say your name, Giuseppe. I'm so confused about the group. What's the content, or we just posting whatever? I got reckless in my group.
Yeah, so the group is so that people connect. So the page, people aren't allowed to like post to, right? But the group, everyone can just sort of get together and share whatever they want. And Facebook kept pushing me to make a group anyway, so I figured eventually it's worth it to do that. This way you guys can have a place, like, it's a place where you can kind of, whatever, like, we have some moderators, and so we're not going to make sure it's not, like, totally, nothing hateful, nothing whatever, but, and probably, like, no sales, like, don't, we like people to post the pictures of their grows and stuff, but we don't like people kind of being like, yeah, if you want to hit me up for...
Why did the husband buy his wife an apron?
But yeah.
He wanted his dishwasher to match the stove. What does a nosy pepper do? Get jalapeno business. Oh, get all up in your business. A nosy pepper. That's funny. Oh, y'all got some good ones. Okay. What's the difference between a light bulb and a pregnant woman? You can't unscrew the woman. Oh. A little dark there, Scott. You doing okay? God damn. Scott. Hey, Scott. Let's just send those to my personal messenger.
We're going to video chat with Scott, and his room's just going to be full of light bulbs.
God damn. Scott,
full of boxes of light bulbs.
Scott went dark on us. He said, woo. Scotty, too. My man. Scotty too hot. He went darky dark. Let me see. What's another one? All my jokes are gender or racially charged. Amanda, that's fine. We'll filter it. Not me, but
yeah. I mean, not literally. We won't literally filter it, but
just put it in. Hey, don't worry about none of that, Amanda. Just put it in. We'll say it. And if you see, Scott just came with the crucial one. I'm not saying like but I mean just a light bulb and a pregnant woman. That's a comparison. So, Amanda, you free game, girl. Do what you gotta do to win this.
Scott's like, I can see Scott telling the joke.
He's like,
what's the difference between a light bulb and a pregnant woman? You can't unscrew the woman, and I'm all out of light bulbs.
Oh shit!
There's some pregnant lady to female
So
what?
Jody gonna get in like, don't you say that? Don't you say that? I see a lot of them. Did you hear about the
constipated accountant?
Come on, hey, all right, look at it. All right, wait. Derek, DQ. Now you had a good one, but then you had to come back with this. Look, if you're going to put the joke in, number one, don't be using big words I can't pronounce. If you say the word and it sound like maybe Eric can't pronounce it, don't put it in. Just avoid the joke altogether, because then I'm going to mess it up when I read it. Y'all know my reading ain't that good. I got a college degree, but that don't mean my reading good. So, so did you hear about the constipated accountant? He couldn't budget, so he had to work it out with a paper and pencil. That's disgusting. Ew. Why did the moron hit himself in the head with a hammer? It felt good when he stopped. What? What's the most confusing holiday for black children? Oh, Father's Day. Oh, that was a good one. What am I doing? Hey, don't y'all go. Hey, some of y'all in there in the crowd, don't go repeating that. You gonna get beat up. Yeah, but that was a good one, Amanda.
You can't be white to repeat
most
that.
Confusing holiday.
You can't be white. Man. Don't do it. Just letting you know now. Eric's eating infused golden grams.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They look so much like the same. I guess golden grams just don't have the cinnamon, huh? They probably both have honey.
Or the sugar. Cinnamon and sugar in Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Last one, because this is dark. What do you call a IT teacher?
IT.
Oh. You better put some piercing. You call IT teacher who touches his students a PDF file. You know IT is out here, right? In Massachusetts, right? Amanda said, "Oh, I can say it because I don't have one." Oh, okay, no, that excuse you. What did the bald man exclaim? What was this? Was that exclaim? What did the bald man exclaim when he received a comb for a present? Thanks, I'll never part with it. Okay, Cheryl. Cheryl coming with the heat. Jessica said, infuse Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Bring it to me. I know you're jealous. So good. See, what I wanted to do was I wanted to break them up into little smaller things and then put them in a bowl like some cereal. Ooh. Hey, man walks into a psychiatrist. What I said about the big words.
Psychiatrist's office.
Man walks into a psychiatrist's office wearing nothing but a saran wrap. The doctor takes one look at him and says, "Clearly I can see your nuts." Didn't we hear this one?
That was my joke.
You wrote that in?
I wrote that in.
I was like, what? How do you circumcise a redneck? Come on, Scott. Oh, damn. What do you call a woman with no knees? Needless to say, useless. What do you call sperm cross the road? Because I put on the wrong sock this morning. Ew. Oh, Derek, come on. That's disgusting.
Your reaction is what's so funny about it.
Oh, that's so funny. Amanda said toxicity. Yeah, I can't say that. Okay. Toxicity. Toxicity. Toxicity.
Did you see Scott's joke? How do you circumcise a redneck?
Kick his sister in the shin. What?
You know what a circumcision is, right?
Of course. I don't get it.
So, if you kick somebody in the chin, their mouth will go like this, like.
Kick them in the chin. How does that? Oh, because they bite it.
Because
My
they're a
bad,
redneck.
Scott.
Because they're a redneck, and the.
My bad, Scott. It didn't click with me right. I'm sorry. I fucked that one up. Damn. Scott like, Eric, you slow motherfucker. You slow bastard. My bad, Scott. Woo.
Yeah, Derek. My sense of humor is there's very few if you're telling a joke, there's not too many lines to cross. There are a few. There's not too many though. I think a lot of stuff is funny.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna talk about it because I ain't gonna think about it. Hey, DQ laughing at it. I ruined it. Uh-oh, we got Miss Paradise. There she is. Hey. Oh, hey girl, how you doing today?
How are you?
So what we have up next is Thirsty Thursday with a thirst trap. Is that how you say it?
Yeah. I had a joke I was typing, but
For real? Type it.
Why don't you tell us? Tell us the joke instead.
okay, it's totally a ripoff, but this guy walks into a psychiatrist's office with a duck on his head. The psychiatrist says, "Can I help you?" The duck says, "Yeah, get this guy off my ass."
I need to see it written. Wait, say it again. I'm slow. I got still take a while to process with me.
So a man walks into a psychiatrist's office with a duck on his head.
Okay.
The doctor says, "Can I help you?" The duck says, "Yeah, can you get this guy off my ass?"
I don't get it.
Because the duck's sitting on the guy's head, and you would think that the help that is needed is why is the dude walking around with a duck on his head, but instead the duck is like, "Get this guy off my ass already."
Okay, I got it. Sorry, it takes a while. I'm sorry, it takes a while.
No, it's fine.
Simple jokes I'm good with, but these extra ones, yeah. What do you call it? Tight end who went to jail? Wide receiver. Look at Amanda. We're not gonna talk about football players. I'm not laughing at that. We're not talking about no football players now. I'm not gonna let you talk about us.
Hi guys.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Oh, you done your
How do you make your girlfriend scream during sex? Call and tell her about it.
Vanessa, we'll give you guys a few minutes, okay? So talks amongst yourselves, and then we'll come back to you, all right?
Knock knock. Who is there? What's the best thing about 29-year-olds?
That there's 20 of them.
I have a cup of tea here.
So my joke like that is, what's the hardest thing about dating?
Damn, Scott, he took your joke.
Yeah, hold on. What's the hardest thing about dating 27-year-olds?
What?
Fitting them all in my van.
Oh,
That's like phase 2 of Scott's joke.
that's sad.
What?
That's cold.
Derek's
27-year-olds. That's funny.
right. Fitting them all in my van.
Yeah.
Yes. Vanessa, are you talking to us? Yeah, she's not.
Damn, Scotty.
What's up, Trish? Nice to see you today.
Hey, Trish. Yeah, I know you watered it down, Scott. I know.
The van part is the clincher.
Why did the nurse need a red pen at work? In case she needed to draw blood. Oh,
Okay.
wow, Cheryl. That's, I hope. That's, you need somebody to talk to? Need somebody to talk to, Cheryl? Everything
I
okay?
just finally figured something out.
Might figure something out, y'all.
Maybe not.
That's not how it works. Never mind. Ooh, 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 ooh.
That. And then do that. And it falls a little better. Look at that. Well, that's a little better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Took them 10 times.
Yeah, it takes me a little while.
Why does a mermaid wear seashells? Because she outgrew her bee shell. Alright, Deke, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Excuse me.
Clearly, I'm not okay with my lame jokes. What you talking about, Cheryl? Your jokes is funny. Fico fam, why did the blonde get fired from the M&M factory? Because she kept throwing away the W's.
Yeah, if you turn them upside down, they're all W's.
That's
That's pretty good,
that's
dude.
funny.
That's pretty good.
That's actually
So, by the way, you're all fighting for this shea butter. That's the contest
Shea butter.
today. So, and for
you
the
to
lovely
rub
folks
on
that
your
are waiting
partner,
to come on the show
get
right
that
now,
nice-
we give away stuff every day. So,
you
the
get
folks
that nice.
in the comments are. Today's contest was make us laugh with a joke in the comments. So, there's a lot of folks that are telling us jokes in the comments.
Give your partner that nice massage. Make sure you use the elbows. What's the difference between hungry and horny? Where you're stuck. Where you stick the cucumber. Oh. Oh. DQ coming with some fire, boy. He said, what's the difference between hungry and horny? Where you stick the cucumber. How do you stop a dog from humping your leg?
Cheryl, your jokes are very G-rated, I think. They're good for
Pick
all
it up.
audiences.
And suck its...
It's supposed to be good. Everyone says it's really good.
Excuse me?
How do you stop a dog from humping your leg? I don't want to say it out loud. You can say it. If
I'm not saying none of that shit. You crazy as hell. I'm not sucking nothing. Hell no, I don't even suck on ice cream. You think I'm gonna say that?
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, so we're very honored that every Thursday Vanessa Paradis comes on. She has a brand new segment. It's called
Thirsty Thursday
With a Thirst Trap. And this is going to be her third installment. She comes on, I think her third installment. She comes on, or her second one, I'm sorry.
Second.
Her second. So we're so pleased to have her here. And Vanessa, so that we can get like a really good cut of your segment, we'll cut it out of the show, and this way we can release it separately. I'm going to let you kind of like do your own intro. So you can say, hi, I'm Vanessa, Thirsty Thursdays with the Thirst Trap. I'll let you introduce everyone. You know what I'm saying? And we have all the information up the screen. But this way we can get like an awesome cut thing so that you're not sharing like a 2-hour show. You're sharing like a however long you go for, right? So, and by the way, feel free to go as long as is naturally. We'll be listening in. We'll be ready to step back in whenever you're wrapping up, okay? Awesome. So, let's do that intro
What did the
again.
gay guy say to his partner when
All right, you're gonna have to remember. That must not have been a good joke.
That was
You're gonna have to
disgusting.
remember the jokes for us to recall once the segment is done. Okay, you're gonna have to be watching
Sheila.
Okay.
Why? Absolute why?
Oh boy. Oh, I can't even. I don't even read the punchline to that joke. It's awful.
Why? Absolute why?
So, up next, as we have every Thursday, is a new segment. It's called
Thirsty Thursday with a thirst trap.
and we're so lucky to have Vanessa Paradis on each and every week. So, let's send it over to her. Vanessa, take it away.
Hi, good morning, everyone. How are you? Oh, it's the internet. No one's going to answer back. Anyway, welcome to Thirsty Thursdays with a Thirst Trap,
Hey.
where I interview and share whatever with a couple of thirst traps I know. Today, we have Mardie Millet and Michael Garin.
Hi.
Hi. Mardie is, if you watched my segment last week, we had Sean Patrick Mertag. Mardie, like Sean, is a member of my little theater company that I have in Manhattan. Mardie's one of my, well, Sean's also one of my stars, but Mardie's like our Julie Andrews, if you will. Right? And Michael is more than just her ball and chain. He is her, he plays piano. Michael works at the Roxy Hotel. So if you're ever in Manhattan, you definitely want to go there and experience Michael tickling the ivories, because it's just an experience. And I don't know what else to say, because they're both so wonderful and I love them so much, and I'm so thirsty for them.
Also, I'm going to be playing Mrs. Lovett in Sweeney Todd in your production of Sweeney Todd in the fall, in October. God willing, we have theater.
Yeah. Well, if it's not this October, it'll be whenever they let us, right, congregate again.
The rights are paid for. We can do it at your house if you want.
That's true. We could use the balcony. It'll be great. I know we can get some pie meat.
That can be had.
Right. Yes. Michael and Mardie also, they're pretty big in the cabaret scene in Manhattan. Again, once everything starts rolling again and you find yourself in Manhattan, always check for the cabaret venues, because you can see people like Mardie and Michael. They have an extensive repertoire, which I can't pronounce this morning apparently, but you should see them. They're funny, and
you can always check us out on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Michael and Mardie. Mardie is how my first name is spelled. Or we have a website, michaelandmardie.com. What are the odds?
It took us hours to figure that out.
Well, and Michael Dube, I believe he's gonna put up links to all of your, if you send them. Like, if not, you can always still send them, and
I send
we'll share the links and make the audience grow. They also do, I don't know that you're doing it this year, but they also perform in P-Town in the summers, right?
Yeah, we're not going to be able to do P-Town this year because they moved it to October and it clashes with Sweeney Todd.
No, really?
Yeah. Normally the Provincetown Cabaret Fest happens the weekend after Memorial Day, and it's so much fun. It's right before the season starts up there, and it's still freezing, but it doesn't stop all of the drag queens from walking around in their underwear. It's so great. We love P-Town so much, but they had to move it to October just because of all the quarantine, Michigan.
Yeah.
It's going to conflict with the only other gig that's left.
I know. I'm like, I am such Agnieszka.
You have two gigs. They're going to conflict with each other.
Oh, no.
So, but we actually have a show tonight on Facebook Live, and that's, you can play a little fanfare. Yeah. That's also at our professional Facebook page, facebook.com/Michael and Mardie, all one word. That's at 7:15 tonight. So here in New York, at 7 o'clock every night, we all applaud and cheer out of our windows to honor the healthcare workers and other people on the front lines who are helping to flatten the curve here in New York, which we've been doing in the last week or two, and it's been wonderful to see.
Working,
So
right?
After the daily cheer at 7:00, we're going to do our show from 7:15 to around 8:00. It's going to be casual. We're going to do a few songs, a little song, a little dance, a little seltzer down your pants.
Exactly.
Do some alleged humor, and you should be, and we should be done by 8:00. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it'll be perfect.
It's called Live from Lockdown 2.
Awesome.
And tomorrow, Friday, I do a segment on Instagram from the Roxy at the Roxy Hotel NYC, which we are also going to live stream on my Facebook page, Michael Garin, and it's called the Roxy by Proxy. So that while they're still closed, I'm going to do what I do at the Roxy Hotel and mash up crazy songs like Shaggy's "It Wasn't Me" and "People Will Say We're in Love" from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So they go together surprisingly well.
Yeah, that's why I said it's an experience. Like, again, if you guys get to New York when everything's back, come see Michael. Get yourself a little glass of bubbly and sit in the Roxy Hotel and have some oysters and let him take you away. It's really what it's like.
You never know what's going to happen at the Roxy.
That's right. And on the Instagram feed, I monitor the feed and take requests and give them to him. So I'm sitting off to the side, just off camera. And
she still heckles me.
I do still heckle him. So I don't have to put makeup on or do my hair. But we have people from all over the world. All of these people who stayed at the Roxy at one time or another, who now follow the Roxy on Instagram. Lots of people from Brazil.
Yeah.
Right? Lots of people from Brazil, people from Spain, Australia. I mean, just everywhere.
The people from Brazil are waxing enthusiastically about my piano playing.
I can't believe he just made a Brazilian wax joke.
It's the perfect environment for it, honestly.
And the fact that I'm not laughing probably means everyone else in the world will find that hilarious.
You've been with him for 7 weeks with no break.
To find special moments in people's lives and then ruin them.
Yeah.
They do parties too.
Right. That's what music's all about. We do weddings, bar mitzvahs, foreclosures,
circumcision.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, we got married at the cutting room. Did I mention that?
Hey.
Before or after he was circumcised?
Right.
It wasn't a first.
You better. I'm turning up the volume.
Oh, you can't hear me? Oh. That's a first.
I know. It's just, computer audio.
Yeah.
We're all figuring out how to do technical things in this quarantine.
Right?
So
and we're all...
By we, she means her.
Me.
I know. You were like, Vanessa is like, this link is, I'm like, I don't know what the link, I don't know.
I just heard about this new thing called MySpace. I don't know whether is this new?
I got him at GeoCities website. It has like that flashes across the screen.
I have to
you guys are like
Pong.
You guys are advanced.
You're too young to remember Pong, right? That was.
No, I had an Atari. Like my dad had an Atari, and then I don't know, it disappeared.
Pong was standalone. Pong was standalone. It was something that you put on TV, and it was just one game, and it was a black screen with a dotted white line down the center, and then these two white lines that you could move around. I can't remember how you moved it with the volume.
It was a mouse?
No, there was no such thing as a mouse back then. God bless. It was all controlled by your TV controls. Yeah, no, the mouse was until the 80s sometime. This is in the 70s. This is like the mid to late. Okay. So this little boop, 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 and you would just hit the little dot back and forth with two lines. It was so pathetic.
Oh my God.
The worst part was the program would burn an image into your TV screen so that after you'd played it for a few months, you'd be watching the Carol Burnett show and you could still see the pong ball.
Amazing. I love it.
Pong ball.
We paid the price so that you could have fun with the Machkomators and the internet.
So that you could play Minecraft.
That's right.
I don't play Minecraft. I'm still playing Super Mario Brothers.
Blaming us boomers for anything.
I'm not a boomer.
I am.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah. I know you're not. You're Gen X.
That's right. Damn it.
Yeah.
We don't care about shit.
Reality bite.
Live and let live. We don't care about controlling anyone or telling people what to do.
Well, I told her to say that.
Right.
Yeah, because you're a boomer.
I had a JFK bumper sticker on my tricycle, so.
Yeah.
That's my case.
What, I should have a Nixon one?
No, I don't know. I wasn't born till 78.
Come on now. I'm with the young people now.
He's with the young crowd.
You're like so snappy. I love it. For a boomer.
Me, the latest new song is from Human League. So
Human League?
Yeah, so I'm all wrong.
Feeling fascination, passion burning, love so strong. That reminds me of my 16th birthday party where I rented out the whole pool area at my parents' country club, and I put balloons in the pool and I decorated it to the nines, and then nobody came.
Yeah.
Nobody came.
It's like we were doing a cabaret show.
Yeah. It was a good foretaste of having a career in cabaret.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my God.
That
Well, my 16th, I bitched and moaned that I wasn't getting a sweet 16 when my mother had planned a surprise party for me. So like Veruca Salt, like, I want a sweet 16, and like then here, but nobody came to that either, so it was fine. Like 5 people.
Surprise party for you, because she should have known that you would have thrown a huge fit if she didn't share the plans with you.
Exactly.
I blame her.
I blame her too.
I blame her for nobody showing up at Marty's party.
Yeah. That's not nice. Vanessa's mom is a very sweet person, unlike Vanessa and me. Your mom's very nice.
I know. That's why I'm not.
It skips a generation.
Yeah.
And I'm not having children, so now we're stuck. So speaking of messes, I know you've prepared. Your song is "Douchebag at the Bar." I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't want to give away the punchline, but I do want to. Yeah, we're gonna do a little song, and it's because it's an original parody lyric that I wrote,
that she wrote,
based on a classic jazz tune. There's a classic jazz song called "Moonlight in Vermont," very famous song. And Michael and I have worked in nightclubs and bars and restaurants our entire relationship together. That's 15, 17 years together, and
feels like 12,
right? And we always take requests, and there's a certain type of person that requests a certain type of song. This is the type of person that wants to show how much they know by the type of song they request. So they try to stump you and request a song that they think is really complicated and sophisticated. And like one of the songs that those kind of people request is, do you know A Nightingale Sang in Berkeley Square?
Like who does it?
Normally, this kind of guy, and it's almost always a guy.
It's always a guy.
Always a guy. And he has just met a young lady, and he is trying to flex mentally for her to show that I am worthy of spending that kind of time with you.
Right.
Look at how wonderful my brain is while I humiliate this piano player or this singer
Right.
with my knowledge.
It's so
Shame
hot.
They're called watering holes because they resemble the watering hole in the Kalahari, where the mating dance goes on and the male behaves ostentatiously for the female. And this
Right.
is their way of doing it. So
Right.
in order
This is
to
anthropology 101.
right, so in order to return the favor, Mardie, I think rather brilliantly fixed this song up pretty darn good, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, so I wrote a song about what we were just talking about.
Would you like to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I you'd never ask.
Okay.
Harvard MBA, took one class in poetry, douchebag at the bar, pocket change for tips, ice in Chateau Neuf to pop, yes, a-hole at the bar, just to be helpful he's singing along and correcting each word that I miss. People who ask for this pretentious number are so self-impressed by the endless abstract list of nouns, vaguely Asian harmonies, douchebag at the bar. You, sir, are that douchebag at the bar.
Boom. That was great.
You write what you know.
Right. Somebody's got to know a douchebag at a bar.
That's going to be in our show tonight.
That's
That'll
right.
be in our show tonight, along with another parody of mine and some other funny songs and some other not funny songs and some other passionate, feeling all the feels kind of songs.
So it's going to be well-rounded.
Yeah, all kinds of shit.
Yeah. It's a spectrum of fabulous shit from beginning to end.
I love it. That's what you guys do best.
Well, yeah, I'm firing our publicist. That's great. Spectrum of fabulous shit from beginning to end.
That's your new headline. That's
going to put it on our business card.
Yeah.
Put it on the website.
We were trying to think of a thirsty story to tell you. And the thing is, I was like, we have to think of some kind of thirst trap story to tell Vanessa. And then I remembered we're performers. Every fucking thing we do is a thirst trap.
Right. Everything,
Literally.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, thirsty... I was told to pick a day of the week, so I picked Thursdays. And I was like, wait, Thirsty Thursdays? I'm a thirst trap.
It's perfect.
The thirst is real on so many levels. You can be, as we know, everyone can be, you can be thirsty. As performers, we're thirsty. In life, we're thirsty. Everyone's thirsty.
I mean, and there's a performative aspect to living in Manhattan, period, no matter what business you're in.
Yeah.
There's I saw that guy again in the subway, the one who's always wearing a trash bag. I mean, he's doing a show.
Yes.
He's not an agent.
He's probably making more money than you.
They make like $60,000 a year, in the subways.
Yeah, they do. And so, I mean, you do start to feel like I'm a character. I'm the main character in my own little show, my own little series that happens every day. I hope that I'm the main character, but I'm an extra in everybody else's, or a supporting character in everybody else's show. Yeah. Everybody here is doing a show. Don't you feel that way?
Oh, totally. Absolutely. Everyone's got their shtick
going on and everything.
Yeah. I'm a bitch. I get it. That's my thing.
But it's one of the worst
really
things.
Cute. And then until you piss me off.
But But it's one of the worst things about having to stay home is, you know, it's just a 2-person show here for us. There's no background characters anymore.
Now, normally, you know, we don't fight, but now we fight about who's in whose light. So
we're very lucky. We really don't fight very much, and we used to. I mean, we've been together for 15 years, so
yeah.
we've worked through a lot of that stuff. But for the most part, if one of us pisses the other one off, we'll find a way to laugh at it.
Yeah.
That's the important thing. Just,
Yeah.
you know, go, hey, your fly's down. Actually, that didn't happen.
It did happen, yeah. I was doing my live broadcast on Instagram, and somebody said your fly's down. On the comments, I wrote back, made you look. Pays the advertising. Hey, I got a grand opening. Hey.
Here it is.
We have all the windows shut so you can't hear the sirens outside, and I have these 2 300-watt lamps shining on us, so I'm so hot right now.
I was gonna say you are really well lit. I feel like if I didn't have, I mean, I have all these windows behind me, so I guess that helps.
Yeah, you have daylight, but I have to have light shining direct. Well, I mean, this setup it takes me a while to set everything up because I have to have the camera slightly above my head so that you don't get the manatee.
Yeah.
And like I said, 2 300-watt floor lamps. So just position those so we're lit well enough, because I've learned from doing these live streams how important that is. And you know, you see other people doing their live streams and they've got like the phone on the table and they're looking down at the table.
I know. Or there's me who just like randomly like wants to bitch about things. So I'm like, let me hold my phone and bitch into it.
Yeah, but you know where to hold the camera.
Yeah, well, because I'm vain. Yeah, I'm thirsty.
Exactly.
Oh God, you're never gonna. If you see me and I look like crap, it's because I want you to know that I look like crap.
Because there's a point to it.
Right. I'm like, look how ugly I am.
Right. What time is it? How are we doing? Okay.
Yeah, if you guys, if you have any other anecdotes, or if you want another song, like whatever.
I was going to tell the story of how we met.
Yeah.
We were in the neighborhood that you live in. We were on 44th and 8th at Jim Caruso's cast party at Birdland. Birdland is a famous old jazz club. And on Monday nights, they have this sort of extreme open mic event. They've been having it for like 15 years, 17 years.
Yeah.
It has to be like 17 years, because we met there 15 years ago in April. So I was a regular there. He was a regular. Like, everybody gets up and does one song. And it could be like some idiot from Indiana who's never been on stage before, followed by like Liza Minnelli. I mean, it could literally be anyone. You never know. So I had just performed a song and I had like a really good night. Like, my song really killed. So I just come off stage. I was feeling pretty good about myself.
Like, yeah.
Then they introduced Michael, and we were both regulars, but we had never met before. So this is my first time seeing him. And he got up and I was like, he's kind of cute. And then he did an original song. Michael, by the way, is a Drama Desk Award-winning songwriter and performer. He co-wrote a show called Song of Singapore. But the song he did was one of his original funny songs. It was, I believe it was a song called Lesbians.
Yes. One too.
Yeah, it's about how he likes. Anyway, it's very offensive, but there's something about his personality that makes it adorable, except to people who are looking to be offended by things. Anyway, so I was watching this and going, I can't believe he's getting away with this. This is so offensive. I cannot believe he's getting away with it. And I turned to this tourist from Saskatchewan who was sitting next to me, and I said, that guy's a horse's ass. I think I love him a little bit. He was like, happened. Stop talking to me.
So
he came off stage and I went up to him and I was like, you were really good. And he was like, you were really good too. And then
and then we started telling musician jokes.
Right.
Like, what do you call a drummer in a three-piece suit?
I don't know. What do you call a drummer in a three-piece suit?
The defendant. What's the difference between a trombone player driving a car and a frog driving a car?
What?
The frog is probably going to a job.
No, the frog might be going to a gig.
Oh, a gig.
Because you do the frog.
Okay.
Thing that you do with a frog.
Oh, that's right.
That was just a double entendre. And the best one.
Which was?
What does a stripper do to her asshole before she goes to work?
I give up. What does a stripper do to her asshole before she goes to work?
Drops him off at band practice. So anyway, so we're in Birdland and there are other people performing and we're at the bar telling each other these jokes. And we're laughing, pounding our fists on the bar, and people are like, shh, because we're assholes.
Right.
Yeah, somebody's
that was it.
Somebody's trying to sing something sensitive from Follies, and we're like, we're telling fart jokes and stuff.
Trombone jokes.
They're losing their mind, and you're like, I love you.
Her asshole goes to a band practice. I think, shut up.
Right.
And the rest is history.
Yeah. And then, I was playing piano pretty regularly at the Monkey Bar. That was my gig at the time. And so Mardie starts showing up and heckling me from the bar. And that turned into
our act.
Right.
That's me heckling him. And then I used to just chime in with harmonies on songs he was singing because he would let me sing one or two songs, but I wanted to sing more.
Right. Of course, because you always want to sing more. It's like
I'm just saying. I didn't ask.
So she would like insult me from the bar, and then I'd say something like, "Tell us about the time you almost had a job," or whatever.
That's true love, man. That's true love.
And so, one thing led to another. Before you knew it, we were in love and living together. And then one of my favorite stories is we were living, we had moved to Harlem, and it was like 12:30, 1 in the morning.
And we still live in Harlem now, by the way, for anybody that's watching that's not from New York. That's the part of New York we live in.
Okay. So I get a call. Marty's asleep. It's like 12:30, 1 in the morning. I haven't showered or shaved in about 2 or 3 days. I got man stank, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
And
I live with it.
Right. So I'm doing the dishes and cleaning up the kitchen a little bit, and I get a call from a former customer at the Monkey Bar who is 3 sheets to the wind. And he goes, Garin. I said, what? He goes, get your ass down to Elaine's right now.
Now, Elaine's was a very famous bar and restaurant on the Upper East Side, very famous in the 70s and 80s and 90s. And then this story takes place in the late 2000s.
Okay. So I say, wow, I haven't showered or shaved in a couple of days. I'm not really presentable. He goes, get your fucking ass down. I said, okay. So I go out and I grab a car, and 20 minutes later, I walk into Elaine's. I said, vodka and cranberry right now. So
and you have to say who was there.
All right. So I was setting up they had set up the piano in anticipation of me showing up, which I thought was nice. And there's Chris Noth, and there's Dr. Joe, and there's people from the New York Times, and there's Elaine, and there's my friend Lori, who called me. He said, I told her I got up in 5 minutes. So I start playing the piano, and people immediately start, what happens? They gather around the piano, they start singing, they start dancing, there's an instant party. And after about 20 minutes, and after a delicious vodka and cranberry, Elaine, may she rest in peace, beckons me over, and I go, yeah? She goes, you start Sunday, I don't think I can pay you. I said, fine. So can I go now? Said, yeah. So I go outside and I hail a cab. I go back up to Harlem. I climb into bed. Mardie wakes up and she goes, you smell like vodka. And I said, we have a job at Elaine's. And for every Sunday for the next 3 years, until she went to her great reward in the sky and the place closed, because you can't have Elaine's without Elaine, we performed at Elaine. And, we're small town guys. She's from Shadyside, Ohio. I'm from Greenbelt, Maryland. These are not bustling metropolises by any means. And in walks Jack Nicholson, or in walks Dan Aykroyd, or there's, all these famous
And
people.
Chris Noth was a regular of ours, and if he didn't think people were tipping us enough, he would pick up the tip jar and go like to people's tables and insult them into putting money in our tip jar. I mean, he was very good to us.
One of the first nights I was there, because I kind of like snuck Mardie in a little bit. There was an actor who shall remain nameless, but he was in The French Connection, and I was playing, and the piano was like in between the tables and the exit. So in order to get out of the lanes, you had to walk past the piano, and there was this like open area, and he was right in the middle of the open area, and Elaine boomed out with that voice of hers, "Hey, how do you like the new piano player?" And he was like a deer in the headlights, and he angrily and regrettably reached into his pocket, took out a $5 bill, put it in the tip glass, and then stormed out. And then she beckoned me over, and I figured I was going to get fired. She goes, "That is the cheapest fucking cocksucker on the face of the earth." And I went, "I'm home. This is great."
Elaine was, I mean, she was very good to us. She got what we did. She allowed us to operate independently, basically do whatever music we wanted. But she talked like that. I mean, that's literally what she sounded like. And she looked like Jabba the Hutt in a dress.
Yeah.
And everyone was.
It was, if you could imagine Jabba the Hutt and Selma Diamond had a kid.
Yeah. I don't know if she
This is
remembers
like what I
Selma
aspire to. I don't, but I can imagine.
Yeah. Selma Diamond was on Night Court, which was probably you
Oh,
were
yeah. No, I used to watch.
I don't like that. Yeah.
Yes. I loved Night Court. Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah.
I love Marty when you tell the like when Chris Noth would, and if you guys don't know who Chris Noth is, he was Mr. Big on Sex and the City, and he's also on you guys' favorite show, Law and Order.
Yeah.
Ding ding.
Yeah. Ding ding. But I love when you tell when he gets drunk and he's like, "I've got a big dick."
Chris would come into the lanes as sort of the last stop of the night. And lanes was a lot of people's last stop of the night. So after he'd been to 7 or 8 different places, he would come into Elaine's and he would just be so loaded. And he would start requesting Sondheim. And I'd be in the middle of a song and he would yell out from the front row. He'd be like, "Do Sondheim, sing Joanna." And I'm like, "Sing Joanna? That's a man's song. I mean, of all the Sondheim songs you want to hear, why would I sing? Sing it. Just shut up and sing it." I mean,
Right.
He's putting money in the jar, right?
And I'm thinking, I don't know how to play the goddamn
You
thing.
know the song. You can fake it.
But he
Right.
was a tremendous supporter of ours, and everybody that got there kind of late, and
Yeah.
the minute we walked in, they started plying us with wine. So it was, we met them on an equal footing.
And he would sing with us
course.
sometimes. I have a picture of me and him sharing a microphone, and he was a terrible mic hog. Terrible.
Of course. As you can imagine.
Nobody ever just told him to shut up or fuck off or anything because he's a celebrity.
Right.
But I did.
Of
So
course.
we're singing along with Blueberry Hill.
Yeah.
And he keeps pulling the mic and I'm pulling it back and he's pulling it away and I'm pulling it back. And finally I was fed up, and he has a gigantic schnoz. I just reached in and went, "Meep." Squeezed his nose. That's what he did. He just cracked up because nobody ever fucking meeps his nose.
Right. Why would you?
We
do
also
that?
had, in our travels, we met a guy who used to run the CIA for President Clinton, a guy named Jim Woolsey, and he used to come, and this guy was the most frustrated lounge singer you've ever seen. So the minute he came in one night and I started playing the theme from Secret Agent Man, and he immediately took off his shoe and held it up to his ear like Maxwell Smart used to do on Get Smart.
Get Smart. Yeah.
And he would grab the microphone and then he'd stroll around going table to table.
This is a guy, he goes, "Oh, would you mind if I sang something?" And we were like, "Oh no," thinking, "Oh, this man's going to get up and haltingly sing something out of tune." He takes the microphone and he's like, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to..." He starts walking
Fly me to the moon. He's going to table. Hello, darling.
Talk about a thirst trap.
Right?
Politicians are the worst thirst traps.
Well, you know what they say about politics. It's show business for ugly people.
So true. So true. Look at Andrew Cuomo. We're all in love with him. He's got a face like a paper bag. Like,
no, I think.
And still,
you do not.
I sit there and I look at him and I'm like, I don't know, but yeah, I would.
Sometimes we do play the governor Times reporter.
Stop.
No, okay.
That seems like a good time to.
Yeah, Michael. Where are you?
We're talking to the other one.
Doobie.
Oh.
Did you leave us all on our own? Where are you? It's our show now.
He's still up there, but I think he's.
Yes.
I'm gonna put my glasses on.
We are here. How are you guys doing?
He's muted.
Huh?
I'm gonna message him right now.
We're not muted.
Pick up the phone.
I'm trying to make a call.
Stop carrying your phone.
I know. Stop making us take over your show, damn it. Because we'll do it. We're thirsty.
Hold on, I gotta.
Instead of scratching, I can sing the lesbian song.
We're here. How you doing?
Oh, we were just wrapping up. We're like, where are you?
We'll do it. We'll save something for next.
Yeah, we'll save it.
Yes.
Because I'm actually supposed to be working from home right now, and I'm going to check my email in about half an hour, and I'm afraid.
I know. I haven't actually checked. That's a good reminder. I haven't checked it all morning. And I'm already cantankerous. I'm always like, what?
Well, thank you so much for having us on.
Yeah, thank you for coming on.
Well, he's on at 7:15 tonight, and I'm on tomorrow from 6 to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we posted the link there to your event, so folks out in the audience should go ahead and check it out. And oops, for some reason somebody's.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, sorry about that phone ringing. Hold on, let me. Yeah, I know, right?
You know it's Thirsty Thursdays. We got them all calling.
Another thirst trap calling in.
Yeah, right.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm trying to leave the meeting and it won't let me.
Vanessa, thank you for. We appreciate you hanging out today and having awesome guests on. They were really entertaining. They were really funny. The audience loved them.
That's awesome. You know, I don't know no schlubs, so or scrubs, whatever you want to call them.
Excellent. Well, we'll see you next Thursday. Thanks so much, Vanessa.
All right, see you then. Stay thirsty.
Bye.
Vanessa Paradis, everybody.
Miss Paradise.
So that was really cool. I think we need to wrap up the show because we're going to be back on at 1.
Oh, yeah.
And so we need to pick the prize, and we need to say who is winning this awesome stuff right here. So the contest today was the best joke. It was going to be the one that made us laugh the hardest.
Yes. And from what I remember,
okay,
JT's joke was pretty funny. I just don't remember which one it was.
I got Jason Trenholm.
But, yeah, I think Jason Trenholm has some heat today.
Okay. It was, by the way, I remember there's some honorable mentions. I remember Sheila had the joke.
Sheila had a funny
Sheila
one.
had the joke that made you go like, oh my God, and you couldn't even read it. I don't even know what it was.
Sheila, yeah. I think you guys got to put the jokes back in because we wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, so JT won. That's great. Let's get out of here so this way we can come back on in like 45 minutes. So by the way, everyone
45.
come back and join us. We're going to have Grant Smith on. We're going to have Shaleen Title. We're going to have Chauncy Spencer. I'll come on and we're going to talk about the CCC meeting from this morning. So we appreciate you guys all hopping on. Congratulations to Jason Trenholm.
JT.
Thanks to Scott, the super fan. As always, he was amazing. Thanks to Vanessa Paradis.
Miss Paradis.
Thirsty Thursdays with Thirst Trap. We appreciate her and her special guests today. And definitely check out the link that's in the description. Go check out their event. They're an entertaining bunch, so you guys should totally check them out tonight if you don't have anything to do. And, yeah.
See you guys soon.